I do get stressed sometimes, especially when the airport looks like this. It's actually pretty packed right now.
If we could just get there. Our flight on American was delayed because of crew, so we're going to miss our connection.
Yeah.
Americans are sounding off on the insane delays and cancellations rocking airports everywhere as we head into the July 4th weekend. So far today, more than 440 flights have been canceled. More than 4,500 have been delayed. Airlines struggling thanks to a perfect storm of problems. Bad weather, staff shortages, pilots threatening to strike, and soaring fuel cost. But if you're stressed out, have no fear. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, he's on the case.
Is the July 4th holiday a recipe for disaster given the issues with the system right now?
There are going to be challenges, but we're watching it closely and we're talking to the airlines every day about their responsibility to make sure that they can accommodate any issues that weather or other curveballs might throw at them. A lot of people, including me, are expecting to get to loved ones over this holiday weekend, and we need a system that is resilient enough to get them there, plus good customer service when an issue does come up.
Greg, when this administration uses the word challenge, you know it means hellfire.
Yeah, I just love, I can't get enough of the airport arrival porn. This repetitious, cliched clips of people giving these exasperated quotes at the departing gates and stuff. They should just create stock video every year so we don't have to go to the airports and report on it. Just use the same stuff over and over again because, it's like we
just go to my Twitter account.
Yeah, it's just that's all it is people complain. I enjoy it vicariously when I'm not traveling, so I'm not going anywhere, so I get to sit there and I go. And the thing is, they are there. So it feels like to me that no matter how bad it gets, it never really is going to stop you from going anywhere. You're still going to go because as human beings, you believe, well, my flight isn't going to get canceled. Their flight's going to get canceled. And then you show up there and generally most of the time you're right. But this is one of those stories you do in the summertime because, more people are flying. I predict in this show we might do another story on sharks.
Don't give it away.
That's a long tease.
Yes. Judge, it's just simply too much demand, not enough supply.
It's very simple. But you know what? I love Pete Buttigieg because this guy has tremendous opportunities.
Don't waste your time, Judge.
Whether it's a supply chain or whether it's this, to do something. And I wrote down the quote. The guy is talking to the airlines every day. He's watching the airlines, and he wants them to accommodate the flyers. What the hell else are you doing? I mean, really. And that's, during the supply chain. We had the worst supply chain problem ever. He was home with the baby. So, and they want to run him for president. We'll have another Joe Biden. But the guy that I'm impressed with is the Delta CEO. Now, I love Delta. I think Delta's always on time. I have no stock in it. Don't worry about it. This guy says, I apologize. He actually came out, took responsibility, said, I apologize. And then to get people to not fly on the overbooked planes, he said, I'll give you 10 grand. I want to book a flight just to get the 10 grand to cancel it.
That is a true story. I did a deep dive on the 10 grand, and a high-ranking airline like manager and operations service manager has to green light that. But that was a puddle jumper flight from Grand Rapids, Michigan to somewhere in Minnesota, I think, to Minneapolis. Yeah. And they were offering $80,000, 10 grand to 8 different people. But Jess, they started doing that in 2017 when that man was dragged off the plane. So they're afraid that they'll have to drag somebody off the plane involuntarily. So they're giving, what idiot didn't take 10 grand?
If he had a girlfriend there or something.
Dump her.
What?
Dump her. Take the money.
My wife needs me with her. No, she doesn't. Not for 10 grand.
If you're going to a family event or something, I can see people, you have a wedding to get to. But yes, $10,000 should be quite inspirational in terms of turning it over.
In today's dollars, what is that?
10,000.
Still 10,000.
Well, I mean, inflation.
80.
Thank you, Joe Biden.
All right.
Get with the program.
Haven't you already answered the question?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the clock.
Yeah, but I'm talking to him to give you
weekend.
time to talk.
Thank you.
I want a burger.
So Pete Buttigieg, just in defense of when he started, he was on paternity leave and he had a kid on a ventilator. So that's a very serious thing.
That is.
Okay, thank you. So the administration is kind of damned if they do, damned if they don't. So people will say, well, why aren't you saying anything, or why are you denying reality? Then he says, like, these things are all going on, and then he's terrible for that, too. Also, these airlines got billions of dollars in bailouts.
That's right.
They need to be able to fix this. I get it. The Delta CEO, smart to be the first one to say that they're sorry, because now the American Airlines guy is like, oh, why didn't I do that? And the United guy is like, why didn't I do that? So 100% get out there, put a face to what's going on and say, I hear you, I see you, I am so sorry about this. Yeah. But also just fix it. You have the money to fix it. Hire people back. The pilots strike. I'm not a pilot trainer. This 32 hours per week when we have surgeons that are operating on no sleep, can we up that? I don't know if it's unsafe.
There's more to the story than that.
You sound very private.
If you're flying 32 hours a week, if you're flying 32 hours a week, if the majority of your off time is somewhere else because you're waiting to get back on a plane, so you might be gone 60 hours a week from your home.
But you're not actually flying.
This isn't a problem they can just fix, because you can't just go make more pilots right away. That's part of the problem. But I will tell you this. I live in Atlanta. I fly in and out of Atlanta Airport, where Delta's headquartered. The flight attendants and pilots for Delta are phenomenal, and they watch us. They're watching right now. The management in Delta has had hiccups, I think, in the grand scheme of airlines. I don't know if they're any better or worse, but they kind of got stuck in this problem because of the pandemic. I mean, you have all these pilots that go and retire early. There's all this ambiguity on, are they going to require vaccines? Are they not? Delta did step on it when they started basically charging an insurance premium to those that chose not to get the vaccine. But this is the most important part of this segment, is that nobody makes Kamala Harris look better than Pete Buttigieg. No, I mean, because you talk about crisis after crisis that she screwed up or not been effective on. I mean, look at all the transportation problems we've had, and he wasn't on paternity leave for all of it, and he never has a good answer. And I'll tell you what, if the industry that can make billions on being effective at moving people around, if they can't get it right, what's the government going to do? How are they going to fix it? They're not going to fix it.
Well, they're going to strangle the airlines, because the airlines accepted more than $50 billion in a bailout. So that gives you a little bit of government control. That's what they're going to throw money at it. Still going to be trash. The most important part of this segment is the fact that I'm flying Delta tomorrow morning, and I damn well better get off the ground.
Well, we love Delta.
And
I said it first.
Just one quick thing. It was United that had that incident with pulling the man off the plane. It wasn't Delta.
Right.
Delta's paying you $10,000. Up next, Democrats in the media now warning that the planet is in jeopardy in their latest Supreme Court meltdown.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.